So it's a pretty complicated situation. I do remember in the context in which Bimol Akaijam spoke when we did programming, when those two women were caught by the crowd, and the sort of outrage which has been caused by the killing of these 6 Meitei women. It's understandable the point he's making, but the issue is that the politicians are speaking from the community perspective. They are not taking bipartisan stand. This inability to take bipartisan stand, do you think is the issue?
Of course, it is the issue. Otherwise, if you're concerned about killing and if you care about what people pay lip service to, that you care about Manipur, then you would have adopted a completely different approach. The point is that, on one side, one ethnicity feel that, what has been the killing of the militants, they feel that they are village volunteers, they are taking out a coffin protest. The other side, the Meiteis are taking out protests saying that, 3 women and 3 children, as Bimal Khwaijam was saying, 8-month-old child. I mean, it can gut anybody's heart if he's a living human being. So both the anger and the distrust with the government is there outpouring on the street, and there is no denying that you can't say that one person's hurt is more or less than the other person's or other ethnicity's hurt. What the biggest problem right now, Kartikeya, is that the time to step in and mend situations has kind of, if you ask me, has passed. Now what is happening is that it has become a very complex theatre where if you feel that the Chief Minister has not done enough, can you remove him? The answer is no. Why? Because now he is identified with the aspirations of a dominant community there in the state of Manipur, which feels that they have been hurt, which feels that the centre has not listened to them, which feels that the Chief Minister is their patron in chief, Messiah, who is helping them out, otherwise they would have been butchered there. The other side, and that is the reason why the AFSPA has become such a hot contentious issue. The thing is that when you say AFSPA, when you impose AFSPA, basically you allow your central forces which are there in such a large number that they could have, I mean, the entire situation, I'm not saying it could have become 100-0 in 1 week or 1 week's time, but a lot could have been controlled. There could have been a merciless crackdown on illegal arms that are abound, whether it is being smuggled from Myanmar or, the arms which have been looted within this. And that is the reason why there is a massive, protest against AFSPA, because they feel that if AFSPA is there, then, the central forces are not dependent on the state authorities. And that is one big worry, because as we've been discussing, revenge is kind of a constant leitmotif, if I may say, use the word, in both ethnicity. And that is the reason why the centre is being doubly cautious. I think the time where the centre could have acted decisively, where the state could have acted decisively, and a lot of it could have been controlled, is gone.
Okay, Mr. Sood, are we missing a big picture? Sometimes when people who have served in security come to my show, they always tell me, Kartikeya, we are missing the big picture. And then, then the Mizoram is roped in, then the Nagaland is roped in. Are we missing a big picture?
I think we are gradually moving towards a situation when the entire Northeast is going to be a problem. The connection of entire Northeast with the mainland India is going to be a problem. See, you have Mizoram Chief Minister already saying that we want a separate nation. You have Kukis demanding a separate autonomous council or a state or something. So these kind of things, if not controlled in proper time frame, these kind of demands will increase. I somehow do not agree with your political analyst that center is being doubly cautious. After 19 months, they are still doubly cautious. What else do they want? Do they want the entire Northeast to burn? Why couldn't they have acted? The point is whether he can be removed or not is a different issue. His removal is a signal to the entire population of Manipur that the government means business. Meiteis too are opposing Biren to a large extent, as far as I know. So saying that center is still acting after 19 months, it is still acting with caution. I mean, that is somehow very surprising to me. It's a to use a phrase, it's a dance macabre. People are the politicians, both of Manipur and the center, are dancing on the dead body, 250 dead bodies and 1 lakh internally displaced people. It's an extremely bad, shoddy handling of the situation. AFSPA must be imposed all over Manipur, and whatever weapons are available, whatever weapons have been looted, must be recovered. That is the first step towards controlling violence. And I have earlier on your show also said, why not use a third party to start negotiation? Nagas, fortunately, so far have maintained a stoic neutrality. Why not use their good offices to ensure that people talk to each other? Every time the violence takes place, the only answer is we are taking steps. We have made a road map. We are inducting more troops. 7,000, 7,000 troops. 70 companies have been inducted, and the CM has been told that you deploy it according to your convenience. He'll deploy because he's a party to the conflict. He'll deploy it according to his convenience in areas which is not dominated by his community. So point is that the center must take control